Hi Libra, this is going to be your love message for the 20th through the 24th. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Don't try to make this fit if it is not your story. Just check back another time. If you're new, welcome to Somachandra Libra. This is a channel just for Libra and Sagittarius. But if you're looking for readings for all 12 zodiac signs, I do read for all 12 zodiac signs on another channel. My other channel is called Somachandra Tarot, so subscribe to both. I'll read for you over there as well. And hit the bell so you know when I read for you. Link to my website for private readings and to check out some of my other services is down below. All right, let's begin. So they wanted me to do a you versus them. So I did that, and also they wanted me to use the Oracle of the Seven Energies to see what your energy is and what this person's energy is. I noticed at the bottom of the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck, number 18, the Power of Purpose came out, and it's a bullseye. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius, or maybe you have Sag in your chart. It's really about what is the purpose of the relationship. It's really about what we're focused on. It's really about figuring out what the two of you are doing with each other at this point. Like I heard, what is the purpose? Your cards are interesting, Libra. Two came out for you. I asked Spirit, what is Libra's energy about a relationship right now? Smoke and mirrors, and it is what it is. So I feel like for you, Libra, you know, with the it is what it is card, number 6. The 6 is a card of like transition, moving on, trying to get past conflict, loss, and change. Like there's a part of you that's sort of shrugging and it's like, look, things are what they are right now. Like it is what it is. I am who I am. They are who they are. But with the smoke and mirrors card followed by it is what it is. Worst case scenario, some of you have been telling yourself a big old lie about a relationship. I'm just going to cut right to the chase. You've been playing a lot of games with yourself, maybe a lot of head games with yourself. Like you're never really sure what's happening in the relationship. Maybe you've done a lot of smoke and mirrors with yourself about it, but what you really need to look at underneath all of that is it's like, look, you can tell yourself fantasies about this relationship and this person, but the truth is like you are where you are with them. That's harsh though, kind of worst case scenario. Best case scenario, you realize that there's been some illusion at play. And at this point, you're kind of resigned. You're trying to be. I'm going to tell you right now, Libra, I'm really proud of you because on the surface, I feel like you're doing what you think is the right thing to do, the magnanimous thing to do. You're holding back quite a lot. Underneath, I think a part of you is feeling a lot of Mars energy, a lot of tense energy, a lot of fight energy even. But on the surface, you're not really showing that. That may or may not be a good thing, but I'm kind of getting the sense that like underneath you want to be a little bit more aggressive than you're being on the surface. You might need to be a little bit more aggressive or a little bit more honest emotionally. Either that or it's just appropriate for you to hold back. Only you can really know that. The person in your environment has very different energy. Call of the Muse and then also Spirit of Gratitude. Interesting. And that's an oracle cup. There's another card in this deck called the Oracle's Gift, and we also see a cup, and it's about fortune telling. But this one's very different. So this person does like inspiration, the call of the Muse. They like to be inspired by something. They like to respond emotionally, sacrally, which is more about sexual energy, attraction. They like inspiration. They like to have a muse. And you might have been a muse for them. You might have inspired them. You might have tickled them. They also have a lot of gratitude in their heart for a lot of things towards you and maybe towards other people as well. But at this time, it's like, what is the purpose? What's going on? So your energy, Libra, you see yourself right now as the devil and the high priestess. Woo, okay. A person in your energy sees themselves as the Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands. Pardon me, you guys. Sorry. It's allergy season for me. I'm going to be raspy for a while and I apologize. And yes, some people actually send me crappy emails complaining about the raspiness of my voice and congestion. I'm sorry. I'm just congested. Anyways, sorry, I'm feeling a little insecure about that this morning. The way you're feeling right now is the Five of Swords to the Queen of Swords. Okay. A little angry. The way the person in your environment is feeling is the Eight of Cups to the Page of Cups. Your action towards this person is the Four of Swords, but the Star. So not doing a lot, but still in a place of hope. And hoping that things can get better. And this person's actions towards you is the Two of Swords, but the Six of Cups. The world is between you, and the final outcome is death. Interesting. So there's transformation happening, endings happening. You could be a world away from someone. In the masculine reading I just did for Libra, it appeared that there might have been quite a bit of distance between them and another person. Maybe that's happening for all of you. There might have been a long distance relationship going on. This could be a relationship that is over, or there is a need to pause before you move into a new cycle, but something is ending and transforming. So the relationship might even be over, what I'm seeing here. This is a tough card combination. Now, some of you just have Pisces or Capricorn in your chart. But when I get to the Devil to the High Priestess, it's actually kind of a massive red flag and warning sign. If I'm find this card combination in a private reading or in a general reading, watch out for obsession. Watch out for going down a road where you obsessively tune into your intuition about a person. Because the Devil to the High Priestess can be a sulky, sullen person who's kind of obsessed or having some really intense emotions and in an intense state of being that can appear to be somewhat obsessive, but they don't know what to say about it. It can be kind of a stuck energy. Also, watch out for getting lost in a fantasy and being obsessed with something, with someone. That can mean that. It can also just mean that your intuition is telling you things that are disturbing to you. You might also be wondering if a person is married, like what's really going on with them. You may suspect something like foul play is afoot, or there's dishonesty or something like that. You yourself may also feel somewhat stuck in a scenario. And that's indicative of, that's coming out in the clarification cards, because clarifying the Devil and the High Priestess is the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Emperor. Now, for my masculines and for my feminines, some of you are in a relationship with someone else. The Devil with the Ten of Pentacles and then a masculine showing up. You could be a masculine that is really got their sights set on like really having it all. It's also possible that you're a feminine that really truly deeply wants a long-term serious commitment and a serious partner, a loving partner. There could be two different men involved in your life. One might be an Aries, one might be a water sign, or you're just really hyper-focused on that. Some of you feel as though you're stuck in a relationship like that of some kind. A father figure could be involved. A Capricorn or a Pisces could be involved. But this High Priestess isn't saying a whole lot. The person in your energy is the Seven of Swords to the Three of Wands. Okay. Well, they definitely feel the need to be strategic and think on their feet. They may not be telling you everything. They may be keeping some secrets. Often the Seven of Swords comes out when we don't feel like we can be our real selves. We might even feel like we have to lie. There's definitely maybe an imposter syndrome or an insecurity happening for this person. They may feel, again, they may feel unsupported. They may feel like they have to sneak around a bit or just keep things to themselves. They could be flat out lying to you though. If that's true, they know it and they think they're getting away with it. I'm hearing this person does a lot of duck and weave. Very much they do duck and weave. They could be at a distance from you. They're thinking about the future because the Three of Wands and the World is here. That indicates a long distance relationship of some kind. So this person could be far away from you. Sometimes the Three of Wands is a person standing on the shoreline waiting for you to come towards them. But other times it's a time where we sort of turn our back on a person and on the past and really just assess our own future. They're like, well, I'm keeping a lot to myself and I'm assessing for growth potential. Clarifying this for this person is the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and Strength. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Capricorn female over here. There could also be a Leo here. So if you're dealing with a feminine, I'm also seeing potentially two people here. Like a younger person and an older person, because a knight can be a person that's up to about the age of 27, 28, and that queen could be a little bit older. So you could have a feminine over here that really holds back. She plays it by the rule book, and she plays it safe. She likes a lot of stability, creature comforts, and familiarity in her life. She also has quite a bit of pride and ego that she tries to tame. She might also have a giant dog. She might like animals. It's also possible that you're dealing with a person that's connected to this Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing, I'm choosing my side. I'm choosing what camp I stay in. If any of you suspected that you were attempting to have a relationship with someone that was married, like if you're a woman and you wondered if you were dating a married man, I have the 10 of Cups and a Queen over here. He was probably married. That might be happening. This Queen of Pentacles could also be a mother figure that someone feels the need to be loyal to. Okay. This person has a stubborn side. This Queen of Pentacles, I'm hearing, has a stubborn side sometimes. Also, I'm hearing a very creative side. Okay, interesting. Queen of Pentacles is apparently a creative person. But the way you're feeling is the Five of Swords to the Queen of Swords. Okay. You're willing to fight for what you want, and you're not messing around. You might be mad at a Queen of Swords. Like, you might be mad at this person. Like, this Queen of Swords could be someone else that you're quite literally angry with. But for a lot of you, it's like, I stand my ground and I'm not afraid of a fight. I feel that I will work through conflict and loss and change to get what I want out of life. I sense that you would like to have a lot of control right now. I sense that you are easily frustrated right now, and you really just wish that people would fucking listen to you. I'm hearing it really strongly, and I'm like, yeah, I think this is a thing that all air signs wish, is that, you know, a lot of people come to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for advice, and then when people do not listen to us, it's very frustrating. I sense that some of you are kind of frustrated with something right now. Some of you are fighting through something right now. You have a lot of conflicting feelings and some angry feelings. And you really want to feel smart, and you want to feel heard, and you want to be very direct. Your yes is meaning yes, and your no is meaning no. But I do think that you feel kind of stuck and wondering about something. Clarifying this for you is the Ace of Swords, Magician, and Justice. Wow. You want what you want, and you want to win, and you want it to be fair, and you want it to go the way you want it to go. Some of you are with a person, or you're focused on a person who is pissing you off because they will not commit. Meanwhile, you're over here like, no, I really want to get married. I really want a husband. I really want to do well. You are going to fucking seal this deal with me. Some of you have become quite insistent to the point that you're angry. Again, I'm also hearing it. Some of you are trying to give a person advice and they're not listening to you. But you want to make something happen. You may also be mad at an Aries or another Libra, and you feel like you're right. I mean, with the Ace of Swords, Justice, the Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, there's something that you feel like you're really right about right now, and you're willing to fight for it. You're not going to shut up and be silent, but you kind of do a little bit. Let me go to your actions real quick. Because your actions for the next few days are the Four of Swords. You're not going to take a lot of action. I think you need kind of a break. Like, this is really intense energy. You're kind of wound up about something. Some of you are trying to break out of a relationship that you don't want to be in, but there might be a lot of money. There could be family involved, property, real estate, you know, the will, all of that stuff, like 8th house stuff. So there's this part of you that really wants to, emotionally, you kind of want to aggressively fight, but your action is like, well, I'm not going to exhaust myself. I need to chill out. You may chill out with some people for a few days. You could do that by yourself or alone. But with the star, there could be an Aquarius involved too, or you have Aquarius in your chart. Some of you really want to break away from this tension, this bitey Mars, anger energy, this need to fight. You're hoping that things can get better. But underneath this, clarifying this, is the Eight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Devil. I feel like you have a lot of hope that something will change. And I feel like for some of you, there's a ghost that you won't let go of. This is something that some of you, but not all of you, need to hear. And it's a harsh truth, but you need to hear it. If you are in a relationship where you cannot get a person to commit to you, this is like, there's a lot of warning signs, Libra, that some of you are like, you have become obsessed and angry. Like you won't take no for an answer. Like, I am not going to take no for an answer. There also might be a Capricorn involved that you just need to talk to. Please take it as it resonates for you. Others of you are like reaching out to a person like, oh my God, I'm stuck. Or like, you might be really willing to fight for a person and champion them in some way. Like, I haven't given up hope for you. You might be saying that to another person. I'm feeling like drastically different storylines for some of you. Like some of you, it's like you're basically saying to a person, oh, you're gonna fucking commit to me and I'm gonna make you. Libra, don't do that. I did that for a long time and all it does is make you look like a crazy person. You need to let it go. Like you can send him, I'm just going to say it, like you can be bitchy and send him obsessed, crazy messages all you want. You can tell yourself that he's the one for you. If he was the one for you, he wouldn't be the Seven of Swords, sweetheart. And you can just turn me off now and accept that truth. Sorry, not sorry. Like, that's what's happening for some of you. I know. Ouch. Sorry. But for others of you, it's like there's a situation that you're trying to work through. And this person's involved in some way. They're hesitating at this point. She's hesitating at this point. And she might be staying here. Like some of you are with a Capricorn. Some of my masculines are with a Capricorn. And they're irritated and fighting with her. Something's going on there. And she's like, nope, I won't budge. This could, again, it could be a friend or a family member too. Or this is a person aligning themselves with this Queen of Pentacles, being really strong, staying in her camp. He or she might be lying to the Queen of Pentacles and also kind of lying to you. They feel like they don't really know. I'm hearing this person has to be careful in the way they navigate their relationships in their life. Yeah. The way they're feeling right now is the Eight of Cups to the Page of Cups. There could be a child involved because I have a Page of Cups that's often a child. I have the Ten of Cups here, which is family. And I also have this Queen. So there could be a mother here, a wife here, a matriarchal figure I'm hearing. Maybe a grandmother, mother-in-law. It's a woman holding a coin. I'm also hearing that the Queen of Pentacles might be someone in your life that they're concerned about. Right now, this person is trying to leave quite a bit behind. I like this Eight of Cups. First of all, this guy looks exactly like John Travolta to me, and that's crazy. There's actually a lot of people, like characters in this deck that look like celebrities. So it's interesting. This Eight of Cups is not like most Eight of Cups. Most Eight of Cups, we see that someone's back and they're walking away. Look at this poor guy. Like, what the hell happened here? God damn. They might have a lot of self-pity right now and a lot of wallowing. There is something that they need to walk away from and leave behind. At times, this person may be emotionally avoidant. Like, they may walk away from you. I mean, when we have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords, this is a person that might be emotionally avoidant. They might struggle to be honest and be their real selves. Either that or they're just a liar and they don't want to deal with something. But then the Page of Cups, they turn around and they're vulnerable. Maybe they want to open up. They do feel vulnerable emotionally. Clarifying this is the Eight of Swords to the Ten of Cups and the Tower. This person's all trapped in their head about family and things really changing. Now, if they're in another relationship, or maybe they're worried about family, like, oh my God, what's my family going to think? If they're in a relationship as the Queen of Pentacles or with the Queen of Pentacles, they're maybe trying to walk away from her and focus on you, or maybe they're trying to walk away from you and be more faithful to her. Like, they are worried about all the emotional stability in their life blowing apart. They might also be a businesswoman, or there's business involved and they're concerned about maybe having a family. You guys might not want entirely the same things. Their action towards you is the Two of Swords to the Six of Cups. Clarifying this is the World, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Cups again. Here's the traditional Eight of Cups, so someone really walking away. So I feel like a part of them doesn't quite know what to do emotionally. Like, do I walk away? Do I not walk away? I'm worried about family or relationships and massive change here. When it comes to you, Libra, this person is at an impasse. They think a lot about their past. This is a nostalgic person. Now, because the world is here in clarification and the world is between you, this may be a person that a relationship has been over with for quite some time. You used to be friends. You used to kind of spend time together and see each other. Maybe you used to live near this person, but now you don't. They don't live near you. You don't live near them, and they're walking away. For some of you, a person really feels the need to play it safe. Like they want to be close to you, but they feel like they can't. They might be being loyal to this Queen of Pentacles, or they just feel like they can't. They don't really know what to say or do. They may have very fond memories of you. Or again, like no bridges burned, no harm, no foul. There's something about the past that affects them, yet they struggle to talk about or think about. Again, some of you might have been having a relationship, an affair with a married man or woman, and they've decided to end it and walk away and just say, thanks for the memories, but look, like, I can't make these massive changes in my life in order to be with you. That may piss you off. If you guys are in a relationship and like the relationship is good, you just might be picking up on some weird shit. You haven't given up hope. You may talk, this Queen of Pentacles could be the Capricorn. You may talk to her. Like, how can we make things better? I feel like something isn't right. It's like a part of you wants to stand up and be mad, but then you're like, wait, So watch out for being passive aggressive in communication with people. But what's between the two of you is the world. I let two more cards drop out. Like the world is between the two of you. So this could be quite literally over. Like it's over. It's also possible that it's just a long distance relationship. You might be thinking about traveling, relocating. Maybe this is like your mom and you and your husband are thinking about moving and relocating and you know she's going to be a bitch about it. Or maybe this is his ex that he co-parents with or whatever. And it's like, so distance, relocation, world travel might be an issue. But something is ending and something new does need to begin. But the problem is the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So somebody just keeps their guard up and just keeps making excuses like, well, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. They may be too busy with the Two of Pentacles. Or it's like they kind of stay preoccupied. Someone just stays preoccupied. Someone might be juggling too many things at once. And there's this guardedness, but there's not a walking away. Someone's just sort of, the Nine of Wands is like you're hanging in there in a situation. Watch out for boundaries and like constantly moving your goalpost. If someone is constantly making excuses and is guarded with you, they're showing you what kind of a relationship they really want to have with you. Like don't wind yourself up wondering what they want. Their actions are going to show you what they want. And I was like, I want to clarify this just a little bit more too. I am going to do an extended though, because you seem really wound up about something and they seem rather avoidant of whatever you're wound up about. You're just a little bit more direct and intense, I think. So clarifying a little bit more, I have the Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay, we have 3 pages for some of you and the Six of Cups. This might have been a person that you knew a really long time. And so the dynamic that happened when you were younger might still come out quite a bit between the two of you. Make sure you let people chronologically age and grow up out of their roles from your childhood or earlier parts of your life, because I do see that could be a problem. There could also be kids involved. If there is not a strong connection with kids being involved with this, with all these pages and, you know, these older people and marriage and family, these pages could be kids that want to get together and talk. Especially if any of you were dating a person where your kids got to know their kids and now it's over, the kids might still want to hang out. And that is a thing. I actually do quite a bit of tarot readings like that. Like, how do I make it work with my ex's family? So it could be that, kids just wanting to have fun together. If there's no kids involved, what ends up happening is it's like y'all talk to each other, but then someone's like, squirrel, like the Page of Wands isn't committed. It's looking for excitement. It likes to communicate, but it likes to learn and try new things. Let's just live in the moment and be happy. Let's drink and have fun and be merry, live, laugh, love. I'm down for whatever. Like someone someone will talk to the other person, and then there's this happiness and sort of like passing through kind of energy. But then there's this desire to know more. There might be, like, on the surface, there's a lot of lightness between the two of you, but underneath there's this deep desire to know more. Like, more needs to be said. Someone's behavior might confuse you. Your behavior might confuse them. There could also be gossip and hearsay going on, and that's a problem. I'm really picking up very strongly that it's like, what is the purpose here? Like, what is the purpose of this relationship? You're kind of like, look, it's been smoke and mirrors, and it kind of is what it is at this point. And this person's just like, look, I have a lot of gratitude for what we've had so far, and I just want to muse. I just want to be inspired in the moment. I'm grateful for any of that in my life, but I don't want much more than that. The final outcome is death. There is some kind of an ending happening here. So again, I can't stress it enough. With the world being here twice, we have this Ten of Swords, we have Ten of Cups and Pentacles in the Tower, and death. This could be a relationship that has ended, that you're revisiting, or someone's revisiting with you. There could also just be a Scorpio involved here. Like, is something ending? Something is slowly dying so that it can transform. But clarifying this, we got a very different queen, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Who the hell is that? This could be a different aspect of you. So this Queen of Wands is really hurt. There could have been a painful ending with the Queen of Wands. That would be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius feminine. Of course, it just could be a very fiery, passionate woman. There's a relationship that ended here, and yet there is a desire to know how this other person thinks and feels about it. There could have been a third-party scenario going on. Like, you're over here, Libra, and there's this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles. This guy is like, holy shit, I gotta stop having affairs with like 3 women at once. I've got to stop. Like, that could be happening for some of you. You're dealing with a person that's like, whoa, if I don't stop with Libra and whoever else, I'm going to lose everything. I don't want that, because my wife makes really good money. She just doesn't talk to me. That could be happening. And this could be making you very hurt, very angry, very jealous, but it's also bringing out your desire to find your sense of self and a personal empowerment. Some of you might be angry that a person just doesn't see how much this hurts you. I'm also hearing, though, that some of you, you know, with this Queen of Wands and the Star here, like, you may think about all this shit. You may hear some stuff in passing, but this is over and done with. And the truth is, don't forget that you've moved on from all of this and you've healed and you're stronger. You don't need to worry about this stuff or this person. I think, like, a part of you wants to talk to them or know what's going on, but then this other part of you knows better. Just let it die, let it go. For others of you, this is acute, and it's really happening right now, where something has really got to change here. This person's got to get over some kind of a fear they have. They need to leave some stuff behind and step outside of a comfort zone here with you. It looks like you're holding back a lot of tense energy, because we have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands here. It's very stressful right now between the two of you, or in one of your lives. I am going to do an extended because I feel like some of you need to give up a ghost with a person, but you're struggling to. But others of you, I feel like, might need the extended because something like this person really needs to break out of a pattern so that something new can start. Not sure what this Queen of Wands and Ten of Swords is all about. I am going to clarify this a little bit more as well. So right now, this is what's happening with the world and death. There's massive changes happening. Hold your horses, Libra. Check out the extended if you feel like you need more support and advice. And sorry if it was a little tough love-ish for a few of you. That's just what I was hearing from Spirit. All right, Libra, that's the next couple of days. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to my website for private readings is down below, and so is the link to the extended. Thanks for being here with me, you guys. I love you, Libra. I'll see you next time.